Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. I just literally finished filming my video in Spanish. It was probably like a 30-minute video, and I was filming like selfie like this, bro. My arm is destroyed, bro. Try holding an iPhone like this for 30 minutes. Dude, I don't realize because I'm in the moment in flow state, and then when I stop, I'm like, holy fuck. I mean, I gotta just put the iPhone on the table and just like sit and just like have my arm rest. By the way, I just wanted to try and send the same message because I was so connected, bro. You know, like every day, I wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day. I don't miss. I've been doing this since literally I woke up from drugs. You know, like 2 years and a half ago. You always gotta be grateful, and you always gotta give credit to who help you. And it was when I saw Wes Watson, bro. I got his coaching, and he literally, thanks to him, I stopped drugs and party and started waking up early. I was already a millionaire, bro, but I never even thought that waking up early and just not doing drugs and no party was hindering so much my life. I'm not talking about even money, bro, because money wise doesn't even make sense. The progress I've made the last 2 years and a half is absolutely insane. People don't really even believe it, bro. I see that people tell me that. Like, I can see people even in Miami. I got a few students, and when people talk about me when I'm not there, they're like, oh yeah, but like, what does he really do? Like, people don't even understand, dude. They don't understand. Like, a coach is literally the highest. It's literally the highest paid thing you can do. But being a coach is when you master something, but as you master life, you become like a life coach, bro. Like, you master health, you're in shape 24/7, 365 days. I'm healthy. Every year I do my checkup with the doctor, and he's like, dude, you are pristine. Your levels of everything is insane. And I'm like, take care of my nutrition every day, work out twice a day, never miss. So my health, I master my health, which is the most important thing. Relationships, I've been mastering my relationships. I attracted the love of my life. I built literally the craziest community I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro. Thousands of people around the world are truly so grateful to me because I've changed their lives. I have family everywhere, bro. Literally going lunch today with one of my black room members. He just bought a Ferrari, bought a McLaren also. He's living in a mansion now. He's a trader. Andres, in Instagram is at Mr.Valdez, Mr.Valdes. He's a trader and has his school. Going lunch with him today because that's my black room. I meet up with my people, my top people. The last event they did was crazy. I'm throwing a free event. This Wes is doing a free event this Saturday in Edgewater in the park where the Pura Vida, and I'm joining him, and we're just doing that free event to just spread that positivity and that that energy. The world needs that, bro. But either way, I don't want to go that way. Same spiritually, bro. Like, this is my only focus right now. It's God. I only look at Him, and this is my only God. And I've grown so much spiritually, so much the last year. It's crazy, massively. Financially, what can I tell? I don't even to speak about that. It's pretty obvious. I used to talk about money a lot. I used to talk about how much I make a lot, how much this costs, how much that costs. I don't even care anymore, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say that because I don't want to program people's mind into money, because that's the devil. Thinking about money, fear about scarcity is something that destroys people. But I wanted to tap straight into the message I wanted to give people, that where there's love, there's no fear. True love is God. True love is the absence of fear. Total absence of fear, it goes by periods, okay? You cannot be like, oh, I don't fear anything right now. Okay, cool, right now, that's great. But fear's gonna come, you know? But if you're living right now in a moment where you have a total absence of fear, I mean, let me tell you one thing, very little people are there. If you have total absence of fear, you're building a massive personal brand. You don't have any fear to just get on camera and talk everything about your life, all your worst shit, you know, used to abuse of cocaine, created the addiction to cocaine, nearly fuck up my marriage with other women, you know, hurting my wife, hurting everything, you know, nearly destroy myself, you know, when I started chasing money, put a team, scaled my business and just got out of it and gained so much time that I was bored, so I started to just go to vices, women, you know, I literally abused of steroids when I was a few years ago competing in men's physique, fucked up my health, my mind, you know, develop a how you say in English, in English it's I don't remember the name, vigorexic, right? I just turned into vigorexic. Just was seeing my muscles. I was seeing myself always small and fat when I was silly shredded. And my wife, when I met my wife, she saved me of all that stuff, bro. She saved me of that, you know, saved me of drugs and party, and then came back. But either way, if you have total absence of fear, you can just create a massive personal brand, because a personal brand is nothing more, nothing less than just like who you are, with no filters, authenticity at 100%, and work at 100%, and just more posts. I just can't stop posting because I need to, I want to, and I like it, you know. If you're not there, it's not total absence of fear. Total absence of fear is just literally using your money 100%, putting your money in the line for you, you know. Total absence of fear is just doing everything you want to do and not thinking, you know. When you start to think, you just fear. You start to say, oh, what's going to happen, what's going to this. So total absence of fear is a gift of God to those who he loves the most, you know, because that's really like the superpower, bro. That's the superpower that's going to create you any life, and it's going to make you impact millions of people. That's what's going to really create a purposeful life, you know, meaningful life. My life means something because of you guys. My life doesn't mean something because of what I have. My life means something because of who I am. And that's what you need to focus in, who you are. Who you are, you know, the being. You have to be a certain way, so you act a certain way, so you can receive X result, you know. So you are this person that you act that way, and then when God wants, because God timing is perfect, he will give you whatever you desire, which the mansion, the car, the girl, whatever it is, you know. People say their love doesn't exist anymore, so when they see me and my wife, they're like, oh, like, you guys made me believe in love again. Most of these comments come from girls, you know, like, oh, now I believe in love again, that you guys made me, I have faith in love, you know. Love has always been here. Love is never going away. Love is literally the biggest gift God can send you. Way bigger than millions, way bigger than anything. Okay? Love. Love is earned, okay? Not given. Love is received, not chased. Love comes to you when you earned God's respect, when you put enough work and you proved that you are a man or a woman worthy of receiving your soulmate and the love of your life. Because if God gave you the love of your life in the wrong moment, wrong timing, you will destroy yourself and that person. The love of your life is given to you in the right moment, so you can build an empire together and impact the whole world. In God's name, you know. And people, you know, they don't really understand that. Is it worth more than peace, money? Is it worth more than your body, food? So understand one thing, people really act from fear, which goes to scarcity, you know, and then that's a bad point to be, because what's the point of gaining the whole world if you lose your soul, you lose your peace, you lose the moment? Right now, this moment is amazing, bro. I'm just looking around and it's crazy. I gotta show you guys these views. 1 second, let me show you. Thing is crazy, bro. You know, and this is everything we have, you know. We just have this, bro. We just have this moment. You have this moment right now. There's a reason why you're watching this video, bro. It's no coincidences. You know, something that really changed my life is when I realized that luck is God. And there's no coincidences, you know. You hear a lot, you know, the peasants saying, oh, he was lucky. Oh, that was luck. Or you hear them say, oh, what a coincidence. You know, oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence that this message is just the answer I was looking for. Or what a coincidence that this message makes me feel uncomfortable. Or what a coincidence, you know. There's no coincidences, bro. And luck is God. When you really believe this, your life totally changes, because you start to see a lot of signs, you know, that's going to take you to your purpose, your mission in life, and it's going to make you find also your gifts that God gave you to just be able to do that. But yeah, people just live, you know, from fear, and they just want to like save stuff, you know. They want to make bigger and bigger and bigger their bank account, and they want to have a massive net, and you know, they just want to like make more money and more money and more money. This comes from that sense of scarcity that it's going to end, you know, and this makes them act in a selfish way, and they don't really give people, because they feel that abundance is limited when abundance is unlimited. And when you make someone else abundant, even more abundance comes to you, you know. And just have a look at how the birds operate, how the fish operate. Oh, I just said fish, and a fish just jumped literally there. Crazy shit. No coincidences. Remember that. It's no coincidence. It's all signs, you know. I just heard the bird. Bro, I literally have all my skin is, I don't know how you say it in English, goosebumps. You saw, I don't know if you got that on camera. There's this bird that just flew by here. So now I can control human nature, right? I'm able to tell that fish to jump. I'm able to tell that bird to fly. Bro, either way. If you're not seeing this, you're literally fucking blinded. If you're not hearing this, you're deaf. But what I'm trying to say, birds, fishes, do they carry with them a lot of money? Are they thinking, in carrying all this stuff. They're just like flying around the world, swimming around the world, all the sea, and God always provides. If God always provides for birds and fish, what makes you think that you are less than them? You are literally Son of God, like Jesus, you know. And it just blows my mind how people have so little faith. They have no faith. They walk this world with no faith, with fear, and they're just trapped in that matrix, you know. That's literally the matrix. Matrix is fear and lack of faith, the worst combination to destroy a human being. So if you don't have faith, you need to just get yourself around people with faith. If you have no faith, most probable thing, obviously you can be connected with my videos and everything, but probably usually that's not going to be enough, because your environment has no faith at all, and you got to get yourself out of there. And usually you're going to have to invest in a community that actually has faith, and that's the best thing you can do. You know, the thing is that it doesn't matter how much money you make, it doesn't matter how many cars you have, if you operate without faith and from scarcity, you're always going to be afraid of losing it. And the more you have, the more afraid you're going to be of losing it. So you're not going to be gifted with flow state, which is living the present moment. Living the present moment is the biggest gift that exists. It's not having a mansion or anything like that. It's living this exact moment like I'm doing right now, where time just literally doesn't exist, you know. And yeah, guys, you know, just wanted to share that with you guys in a pretty crazy message, if I have to say, you know. But yeah, wanted to shout out all my students in English, because it's crazy the community we have already. It's amazing. Such crazy human beings, and the impact we're doing is crazy, bro. You know, it's crazy. Remember, just focus on who you are. Focus on acting the way that person that lives the life you want to live acts, and just don't stress about when the result is coming. It is coming if you actually doing it that way. Love you guys. Anything, just you can contact me. My Instagram, I am LLADOS. And if you cannot find me there, well, you got my website, which is Tu Primer Millón, which is TU1 Millón, MILLON.com. It's in Spanish, but it doesn't matter. When you click there, first link should be WhatsApp link or Telegram. You can click it there, and you speak straight to me, okay? You receive an automatic message to just understand who you are, what you need help with. In Spanish, doesn't matter, just speak to me in English, it's all good. I speak English, as you can see. Yeah, guys. Check out the free masterclass I have in my YouTube. Just go to lives and just apply it and start winning. I need more people winning. Let's get it.